After nearly 2 years of war, tens of thousands of lives lost, and endless failed talks, today, for the very first time, Hamas and Donald Trump appear to be speaking the same language. Yes, Hamas has accepted some parts of Trump's Gaza peace plan, but it has also drawn red lines. But is this really the beginning of peace, or just another fragile promise in a region torn apart? And what exactly has Hamas agreed to, and where are they refusing to bend? Let's break it down. The US peace plan unveiled by Trump just weeks ago lays out 20 points to end the war. It demands a ceasefire, the release of hostages, and a transitional government in Gaza, and the disarming of Hamas. And for the first time, Hamas says yes, but for few parts. Hamas has agreed to release all hostages, both the living and the remains of the dead. They accepted the idea of a ceasefire, an immediate stop to fighting. And they agreed to hand over Gaza's administration to a body of independent Palestinian technocrats, moving away from Hamas' direct rule. For families of hostages, this is the first glimmer of hope in months. But then comes the harder part, where Hamas said no, or at least not yet. Hamas flatly rejected Trump's demand for disarming its fighter. It refused any idea of foreign supervision or control over Gaza, and it called for more talks on sovereignty and security. In other words, Hamas wants peace, but without giving up its weapon or its claim to Palestinian control. This response came after Trump's dramatic ultimatum: accept the plan by October 5th, or in his words, all hell will break loose. Trump welcomed Hamas' partial acceptance, calling it a very special step, but he made clear the clock is ticking. Mediators in Qatar, Egypt, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia are now scrambling to bridge the gaps because the stakes couldn't be higher. More than 66,000 people have died in Gaza, and millions more are living in ruins. So where does this leave us? Here is the bottom line. Hamas says yes to hostages and a ceasefire, but no to disarmament and outside control. Trump says peace is possible, but only if every point is honored. The deadline is just days away, and the world is waiting to see, will this fragile opening lead to peace or another collapse in talks? This may be or may not be the end of the war, but it could be the closest step yet to a new beginning. This is Samaksh Namdev, signing off with a reminder to stay always safe. Thank you for watching.